What's up, guys? The Unqualified Gamer here, and got some really sad news, man. Anybody who was watching The Simpsons or haven't really been watching The Simpsons, but like certain characters, The Simpsons just confirmed that one of their longtime characters is gonna be written off, and that is Apu. And you know what? Like I said, it's sad, man. It really is. It really is sad. In a way, I understand the frustration of being a minority and not being represented properly in media. But at the same time, if you're going to complain about something of that sort, you have to really dig in and do your research on the character and see how developed the character is. Now, I understand maybe when the Simpsons first aired and Apu made his first appearance on the show, he was a direct stereotype of an Indian that is living in America. Very strong, very strong accent that's very stereotypical of of an Indian that people can mimic. And he also works at a convenience store like a 7-Eleven called the Quickie Mart. But as the years went by, though, and with any show that has a plethora of characters in it, there's something that's called character development. And Apu became more than what the stereotype was when he first started. He became his own character. He is his own character. And I don't blame, and the thing about it with this decision, I don't blame the people that were trying to get him off the show. I don't blame them, because a lot of times the people that complain, they're mostly like outside sources looking in, and they really don't understand. But I blame the actual series, the actual creators, the writers that bends to that will. Because at the end of the day, it's your art form. It's your platform. If you had a character that's been on that series for almost close to 30 years, you should have faith in that character and have strong backings of that character and be like, listen, this character has been a staple of the show. If you don't like it, I mean, I'm sorry, but that's our character. That's the character that is developed. And you just got to just roll with it. If people stop watching your show, people just stop watching your show. And at the end of the day, really, The Simpsons haven't really been the biggest thing in a long time, And to me, this might be a really good ratings thing to just get people to watch the show to see how Apu gets written off. But at the end of the day, to be honest, it's just to be honest, it's like this. If you're that frustrated with if you're really that frustrated with somebody doing a stereotypical depiction of your race or who you are, you shouldn't really look in their direction for compensation, or not even compensation, for looking their direction for acceptance. Because if a person's going to be racist, a person's just going to be racist, and that's it. But at the end of the day, in the name of comedy, sometimes you really have to laugh at yourself. In the Simpsons case, the whole show is a stereotype. There's a stereotype on that show for everybody. And even as a black man, I'm saying this right now as a black man, there really isn't any black characters in The Simpsons. And Apu, he's not black, he's Indian. Even though he has brown skin, but he ain't black. The only black character I can think of off the top of my head on The Simpsons is the doctor. Dr. Hilbert, I think. Dr. Hilbert, I think that's his name. And I think on the first season, I think only in the first season, and I think they changed that really quick, was Smithers. Smithers. He was black, I think, for the first season, and then they changed it. But it's like, if you want to make an argument that Apu is the only stereotypical character, you really haven't watched The Simpsons, because every character on The Simpsons is a stereotype. Lisa is a bona fide stereotype of a liberal, basically. Of she don't believe in a higher being. She's atheist. She's a vegan. She's all about peace, but at the same time, she's also have the downside quirks of sometimes being how can I say it, hypocritical. She could be hypocritical at times as well, you know. But she's that stereotype. Homer is like the doofus, like basically like the doofus white man, of a family. He thinks he's right all the time, but and more than likely he's not right. He's always in the wrong, and he's always getting hammered on and everything like that. You have an Italian mafia, you got an Italian mafia guy, Tony, who is just basically a stereotype of an Italian guy who's they saying that all Italians are in the mafia, which is not true, but you don't see the Italian people going after him like, oh my God, sis, what are you doing? Why are you doing this stereotype? If you really think about it, the only stereotype they really don't have in the show is black people. We don't have a stereotype in The Simpsons, to be honest. They even have, like I said, Police Wiggums, man. He's literally is a pig. Like if you look at him during one of the Halloween episodes, they turned him into a pig. He's fat, he's lazy, he eats all the time, and he's horrible at being a cop. You got rednecks, you have, you got Christianities, man. We got the diehard Christian, Ned Flanders. It's just so many characters you can think off the top of your head that are just stereotypes of The Simpsons. And for you guys, just because like a minority of people came to you guys, or somebody did a documentary on it, and you decide to bend to their will because, oh, I feel hurt from this. But that you realize that everything, your whole entire show is built on that stereotype. But I just think it's sad that it go, and it's just like I said, at the end of the day, I can't really blame the people that complain. You can only blame the creators for bending to that will. If you feel that character was that racist, then you would have been just took him out. Excuse me. But it's just sad to see him go. I'm wondering how they're gonna write Apu off. It's just wow. It's not, I watch The Simpsons every now and then, but like just seeing this character go, it would make me want to watch that episode, seeing Apu go. And what next afterwards? That's the thing. What is next afterwards? But that's my thoughts on it. What do you guys think? Do you think it was the right thing for The Simpsons to get rid of Apu based off of I would say racial, due to racial preferences? Or do you think that they should have kept him onto the series and just, let him be his own character? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. With that being said, this is Unqualified Gamer signing off. Peace out.